First memory of Wimbledon, it's got to be, well, watching, seeing Edberg and Becker win back in the day, back in the 80s as a kid in my living room. Then my first one obviously was playing as a junior there, my first round in the juniors, my first round. I remember going up to the umpire and telling him, I think you need to check the net. The net seems too high. And he's like, I know it's not, but let me check again. And of course it was the right height. I was just so incredibly nervous that I felt the net was like a volleyball net and I couldn't hit a ball into the court. I managed to win that match and then go on to win the title, but that was my first big memory as a tennis player at Wimbledon. Well, I got the wild card in '99 after winning the juniors back in '98, and I think I played on court 6 or court 8 Yuri Novak, and I lost in 5 sets after being up 2-1. Well, it's obviously changed over the years, because when I was back there in '98, there was no Millennium Building yet, I don't think, and my locker room was under court number 2, which today doesn't exist anymore. And I got the Wimbledon trophy. I was in a holding room then in the old championships locker, on the center court, which today also has been all redone. So in the period of all this time, everything has been redone. So obviously it has changed. I just like the grounds early on, before actually the tournament started, and you can actually walk around and go into the members area. And because I am a member today, I guess I cherish those moments the most, when I can see the trophy again. I can go out in center court and just have a glimpse at the center court with no people inside, and then just go see the chairman and just have to him sort of a relaxed chat to him about the tournament, how things are going, if he's happy, and if anything I can do, and have maybe some tea on the balcony. That kind of stuff is for me the favorite part of Wimbledon, next to obviously playing the big matches. I think the memories are plenty for me, but I did get the net of my 15th Grand Slam victory at Wimbledon. They gave it to me as a present, because it was beating the all-time Grand Slam record of Pete Sampras. So I have that one, and hopefully one day I can put it against the wall, because it could look quite cool, knowing also what kind of net it is. It's the one that made me win the record, and it was the match of the 16-14 in the 5th set against Andy Roddick. So those are plenty of memories, besides obviously seeing also the Wimbledon trophies in my trophy cabinet, which I'm very happy to look at once in a while. The first one is you don't know if you're ever going to win anything again after that, because you could be just a one-slam wonder, or all of a sudden you have an injury and you can never play again. Your life as a tennis player is complete if you can win Wimbledon, in my opinion, and that's what I was able to do in 2003. That I was able then to defend it was quite extraordinary, and then I never thought I would get on a run I did, and I had some of the most incredible matches of my life over there. And but each one of them is very personal and very different to one another. But the first one and the last one have been very, very special, no doubt about it.
When you came back the first time after winning that first title, did you feel differently about the place?
I definitely felt different, yes, especially being at the Champions Dinner, having a speech, having had all the pictures taken. I felt like I had an obligation towards Wimbledon to represent the club and represent tennis as a whole, as more of a statesman, as well as just actually the classic sort of a young up-and-coming tennis player. So all of a sudden I did feel more pressure, and I felt a big sense of pride as well, actually, being in this awkward but yet incredible situation, and I think it helped me grow as a person and as a player as well. Just enjoy it, because you never know if you're going to have another chance. You probably will, but it's just important of sucking it all in, because it really is that extraordinary. I like the idea of the ivy on the wall, the purple and green colors, which actually today this year I'm gonna I asked Nike to put some purple and green into my Nike white collection I'm wearing this year at Wimbledon. All these little things, it's important to take in and just take the most away from it, because it is such an extraordinary event, not just to attend, but obviously then to play in is much more than you ever could dream it would be.